Once, in a small, quiet village, there lived a little girl named Charlotte. She was cheerful, curious, and loved imagining magical worlds while playing outside. Charlotte's family was very poor. Her father was a carpenter who worked hard every single day to support the family. From morning until evening, he cut wood, fixed furniture, and built things for people in the village. His hands were always rough and tired from years of hard work. Because the family did not have much money, Charlotte never had expensive toys. But most of the time she didn't complain and enjoyed the simple things in life. One afternoon, while walking home from school, Charlotte passed through the busy market street. That day, something caught her attention. She saw another father buying a beautiful, fancy doll for his daughter. The doll had shiny hair, colorful clothes, and looked like a princess. The little girl hugged the doll happily, and both father and daughter walked away smiling. Charlotte stood there silently watching them. For the first time, Charlotte felt a deep desire in her heart. She wished she could also have a beautiful doll like that. When Charlotte reached home, tears were rolling down her cheeks. Her mother immediately noticed that something was wrong. Charlotte cried and asked her mother, "Why can't I have a fancy doll like the one I saw?" Her mother hugged her and tried to comfort her. She gently said, "Don't worry, Charlotte. I will talk to your father tonight. Maybe he can bring you a doll tomorrow." That night, when Charlotte's father came home, he heard everything. He knew they didn't have money to buy an expensive toy, but he also knew something more important. He knew how much he loved his daughter and wanted to make her happy. Later that night, he went into his small workshop and picked up a piece of wood. He decided to carve a doll with his own hands. For hours, he carefully carved the wood, shaping the face and body of the doll. It was not easy, but he worked patiently. At one moment, the knife slipped and he injured his arm. Still, he wrapped a bandage around it and continued working. After a whole day of effort, the wooden doll was finally finished. It was simple, but it was made with love and sacrifice. When Charlotte saw the doll, she was disappointed and said, "I want a fancy doll, not this plain wooden one." Then she noticed the bandage on her father's arm and realized the truth. Her father had injured himself while making the doll just for her. With tears in her eyes, Charlotte hugged her father and said, "This is the best doll in the world." From that day, she learned to be thankful for what she had. Moral of the story: be grateful for what you have, because the simplest gifts often carry the greatest love.